Hey, what is up guys? I'm still alive and I've got something pretty cool to announce. As some of you may remember, I have been a fan of Zack Snyder's DCEU since its inception with Man of Steel and then eventually, of course, Batman vs. Superman several years later, followed up there with Suicide Squad, some of my most popular videos I've ever done on the channel, and I even used Batman vs. Superman as an excuse to go halfway across the country with my family to see some friends so we could all watch it together. And then we were waiting for Justice League and it all fell apart in 2017, and so did my showcase, because after seeing the crap that Joss Whedon put into theaters with Warner Brothers that fall, I couldn't finish it. Now though, over 3 years later, with Zack Snyder finally having been given the opportunity to finish his true version of the movie, I am going to be finishing the Justice League Showcase to celebrate the release of the Snyder Cut on HBO Max this coming March. This was not a decision I came to lightly either. It's just been hard to get excited for the Snyder Cut, either when it was announced or even as recently as the new trailers featuring all of the new CGI and Jared Leto's new take on the Joker. And listen, I'm a huge fan of Zack and his style and even some of the excessive symbolism, but even I don't know what the f this is. This is it's not great. This is the end of Zack's DCEU vision, and his 5-movie plan is still likely never going to be completed, and that still sucks. However, while watching Batman vs. Superman again with Zack Snyder's commentary over it, I was thinking about how much progress I had made on Batman, Wonder Woman, and The Flash in 2017, and so I thought at like 1 a.m., what if I did the bulk of the sculpting for Aquaman just like right now? And if I do the solo movie definitive Aquaman costume, I'm nailing 2 birds with 1 stone by making a figure toward another showcase I never got to do. And so I said, fuck it. And then over the next few days, I finished binging the entire series of Mr. Robot while drilling into minifig parts and sculpting Cyborg's entire upper body. I ordered a super sick trident for Aquaman 2, and I just gotta wrap up the sculpt on him, and I'm waiting on a Bricklink order with some extra pairs of chrome legs for me to work with because I don't want to wreck the official Cyborg legs, and these are turning out to be really fantastic, and this is really like the fastest I have ever done sculpting work. As for the rest, Batman was done except for the legs. This pair was recycled temporarily from Batman vs. Superman, which, you know, temporarily became 3 years, but Superman was pretty far along too, except for the legs. Again, also recycled from Batman vs. Superman, but he's getting completely scrapped now because Clark is going to have the black suit in Zack Snyder's Justice League, so I'll be doing that version instead, of course. Plus, I do want to sculpt on some muscles, much like Aquaman, but they'll be a little bit more subtle on Superman, and the shape of the House of El crest myself is something I would like to do and add on there as a 3D piece, so I wouldn't have kept the original Superman anyway, and as you can probably tell, I already painted a new Henry Cavill face, plus I've got a new life brick hairpiece for him. Wonder Woman was basically done once again, except for the recycled BVS legs. I always do the legs last. It's kind of been a problem of mine for the last several years. However, Ezra Miller's Flash was the real tragedy of the original Justice League showcase because I was excited to make it. Lego had a great new helmet mold for me to repaint, and the whole figure was coming together really well until, again, I saw the crap that Warner Brothers and Joss Whedon tossed into theaters. But now I'm taking him and the Justice League the rest of the way to finally complete the showcase and celebrate the DCEU, possibly for the last time. Things really haven't been trending in a great direction over there with all the studio drama and recasts taking place. The DCEU has just been kind of fractured, but with a month still remaining and all of the progress made already in 2017, I realized I could pull this thing off in time if I could just expedite the hard parts of the process and quickly push myself through the majority of the sculpting work for Aquaman and Cyborg. Now, with a lot of that done and still a little ways to go on them, like I said, and I also have to still sculpt Superman's definition, as I mentioned, but I'm definitely on track for a solid showcase to celebrate the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League on March 18th. But of course, what about Endgame? It's been 2 years! Are you literally waiting until 2023 to finish? It's never gonna happen! Bro! The Avengers Endgame showcases are still my ongoing passion project that I contribute to wherever possible, and after this, the next Mandalorian Season 2 showcase, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there really isn't a whole lot going on in 2021, so please, bear with me. I still want to make new shit too. Thanks. So anyway, everybody over on my Patreon page already saw Cyborg and Aquaman well before this video and have known about this for like a week now, I think. So if you'd like to follow along with all the progress as I continue to make it, as we build towards March 18th, you can always follow me over there if you'd like to consider supporting the channel that way. Otherwise, of course, you can always find me over on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, posting previews and digital Photoshop edits of these guys when they are ready. And yeah, so that's a thing. TikTok is also a thing. MGF Customs on there too if you care. I generally don't. But this is an exciting time, an exciting year, hopefully a better year, and I am really excited to be taking on this project and finishing it out once and for all. And then of course also The Mandalorian Season 2 and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It is a good first half of 2021 to be sure as far as showcases go. And of course the Avengers Endgame project eventually. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. I appreciate the patience, and I hope to see you soon. All right, everybody, take care and keep creating.